Good morning, class. Stella Henry here. I hope everybody's doing well. God bless you all. I want to wish each and every one of you good luck on your forthcoming exams. Today we have a very short assignment that is dropping on hermeneutics. Under that course today we are treating exegesis and eisegesis. These two things, they sound alike, they look alike, but they are not the same. The other one is exegesis, and the other one is eisegesis. So, in everything, there are things to know. So I already have a PowerPoint for you to look at and be able to answer your question. But I just want to show you things to know, something to remember that will help you to be able to identify the difference between the two. So when you say exegesis, I want you to just look at the first two letters, EX, X. You see, when people divorce their wife, that woman has become ex-wife. And ex-wife means we're no longer together. He's out of here. He's out. So exegesis means taking out. So anytime you want to remember which one is taken out, remember the ex. My ex. She's no longer with me. She's no longer in this house. She's ex. Exegesis. So exegesis means taking out. And then because one of them is good and one of them is bad. So I want to also give you a clue on the one that is good. So when you talk about exegesis, think about excellence. Exegesis, excellent. So exegesis is the good one. Exegesis is the one that is taken out because your ex is no longer in the house. She's out. So exegesis means taking out. So that means when you are studying the Word of God, you take out what you find in the context. You read the context. You want to observation. What does the passage say? How does this relate to the rest of the Bible? And then application, because we have to apply it. How should this passage affect my life? So you see, you are coming from the Bible. You have read it. You really want to understand it. You want to go way below. You want to draw out something out of it. You want to take something out of this passage that you have read. You want to go beneath the surface. You want to really understand what exactly the original context is talking about. You know, like who is the original author? Who was the audience? Was this Apostle Paul talking? Was he talking to Corinthians? Is this supposed to be a specific instruction? Is that a general instruction? And then how do I apply it into my life? So that's the application. So when you do the Bible, the author, the authoritative, which is the Bible, and you apply it to yourself. How does it? So you take it out from the Bible and you apply it to yourself. That is exegesis. If this is the only thing you can grab about exegesis, you know it. You already know it. Then talking about eisegesis. Eisegesis is completely an opposite of exegesis. It means to take in. So this is why I said, sometimes you can't just be confused. Like in the exam hall, you're just going to be like, oh my goodness, I know that one is take out and one is take in. But if you go by how, my explanation, you won't go wrong. Excellent. Exegesis for excellence. So that's the good one. And then which one do you take out? X. You take out exegesis because X means your wife is out the door. That wife is no longer in the house. She has become an ex-wife. So exegesis, take out what you have found from the context and apply it in your life application. That is the good one. That is why it is exegesis for excellence. Then eisegesis is just like, oh my God. And we know what A means. A is like, A, ew, ow, ow, A. What the heck? A is a headache. A is the problem. Eisegesis is the bad one. Eisegesis takes in your mindset. Eisegesis is not concerned about what the context of the Bible verse is saying. Eisegesis is paying attention to what they have in their mind, and then you bring what you have in your mind and you take it into the context. So eisegesis is injecting their ideas into the context. How you feel about it, the picture you create in your mind, whether it is there in the context or it is not there in the context. Sometimes it's a traditional thing. We just don't remember what we have read. Or we were looking at what we have read, but because we have created a picture, so we're so much concerned about how we have it in our mind. So we carry what we have in our mind, and that's what we take to the context. So, and then at the end of the day, we do what we say things that are wrong. Eisegesis is imagination. Eisegesis is detrimental to what the original author is saying. You are contradicting what the original author is saying. You are changing the mindset of the original author. That's not what the original author said. That wasn't what was said to the original audience. Eisegesis is changing everything. Eisegesis is just bringing his mindset from his cultural point of view